6th conference of the Eurasian Research on Modern China and Eurasia. And I'm so happy to see so many friends, old and new. I thank you, Mr. Minister Mubashar and Member of Parliament, Mr. Sanikov and Alkov of Armenia, and my dear fellow ambassadors of Kazakhstan, Belarus, Syria, and of course my dear Madam Ambassador sorry, I cannot name all of you here. But I'm very, very happy and happy to see you all, and I look forward to the in-depth discussion on the exchange of the views of with your colleagues from Armenia, from China, from other countries around the Belt and Road. And ladies and gentlemen, this year marks the 10th anniversary of the Belt and Road Initiative, and the past decade has witnessed historical achievements in Belt and Road Initiative cooperations, a path of cooperation, opportunity, and prosperity that leads to common development has been found. The initiative has brought striking and profound challenges to the world and also made landmark events in the history of the development of humankind. The Belt and Road Initiative originated from China, but its achievements and opportunities belong to the whole world. Over 200 cooperation agreements aimed to the joint construction of the Belt and Road has been signed by more than 150 countries in 5 continents and over 30 international organizations with China. 6 major international economic cooperation corridors construction is continuously improving. So namely, these 6 corridors are New Eurasia Land Bridge, China, Mongolia, Russia, China, Central Asia, West Asia, China, Indo-China Peninsula, China, Pakistan, and the Bangladesh, China, India, Myanmar corridors. Thus creates a comprehensive network including railways, highways, shipping, aviation, pipelines, and space, and constantly deepening the cooperation in port and maritime affairs in the related countries. A 4-in-1 connectivity pattern of land, sea, sky, and network has been formed. The cumulative total of China's import and export with Belt and Road co-building countries has reached $91 trillion with an average annual growth of 6.4%. The cumulative byway investments with the co-building countries has exceeded $380 billion with the regional comprehensive economic partnership, of which the direct investment from China, among those $380 trillion, the direct investment from China has exceeded $240 billion. This regional comprehensive economic partnership has come into effect, establishing the world's largest free trade area in terms of population and economic scale. China has contributed to the establishment of the Silk Road Fund and, in collaboration with other relevant countries, funded the Asian Infrastructure Investment Bank, providing tens of billions of dollars in investment and financing support for over 300 projects under the BII. China, together with its co-building countries, is devoted to inheritance and promotion of the spirit of friendly cooperation along the Silk Road. This involves extensive collaborations in cultural tourism, education exchange, media, and thinking tanks cooperation, as we did today, and people-to-people exchange. The goal is to facilitate civilizations' mutual learning, cultures' innovative integration, and strengthen the public opinion basis for joint construction of this BRI. The joint construction of BRI has also deeply rooted in the Eurasian region. More than 2,000 years ago, the ancient Silk Road from China went through the Eurasian region, winding westward, opened up a great exchange of different civilizations. Therefore, the Eurasian region became the birthplace of contemporary BII. In the year 2013, President Xi Jinping, during his visit to Kazakhstan, put forward the proposal of the Silk Road Economic Belt. This initiative received a motivated support from Eurasian countries at the very first beginning, making the Eurasian region the starting point and the crucial passage for the BII. With the joint efforts of all concerning parties, the Eurasian region has become the core circle of friends for the construction of this BII. The China-Eurasian Economic Union Economic and Trade Cooperation Agreement was implemented and entered into force. China established a free trade zone with Georgia and signed a trading service and investment agreement with Belarus. China has been the major trading partner for most Eurasian countries for many years consecutively, reaching new records for bilateral trade volumes. China has been actively engaged in the construction of major infrastructure projects in the Eurasian region and has provided the necessary investment and financing support. The China-Europe Railway Express, passing through the Eurasian region, reaches over 200 cities in Europe, and up to now have more than 70,000 trains running in total. And in the total value of the cargoes exceeds $300 billion. China has carried out extensive cooperation with Eurasian countries in the fields of culture, education, youth, media, and tourism, and has continued to strengthen the social and public opinion foundation for joint construction of the BII. BII connects the history, reality, and the future in the Eurasian region, and its Chinese originated initiative has been effective in promoting the common development of the Eurasian regions, with the fruits of cooperation benefiting the people for all the countries connected. Armenia is one of the first countries to respond to the Belt and Road Initiative and takes part in the joint construction. The cooperation of two sides in building the BII continues to make new progress. China has been Armenia's second largest trading partner, major export market, and source of imports for more than 15 years now. In the first 9 months of this year, bilateral trade volume exceeded $1.5 billion, and showing us a 30% growth over the last year. So last month, Armenian Deputy Minister of Economy, Mr. Arman Kojarin, led more than 20 Armenian companies participated in the sixth China International Import-Export in Shanghai, expanding their further presence in Chinese market. This cooperation on projects between the two countries is constantly growing. China has commenced projects in Armenia, such as the North-South Road construction, electricity transformer substation renovation, photovoltaic power stations, that's solar energies, and the Karst Reservoir renovation. New progress of building the Armenia's public TV's new studio is undergoing well now. Ladies and gentlemen, and dear friends, language education serves as a bridge for communication, and the passion of learning Chinese is on the rise still in Armenia. Armenia Chinese Friendship School has become a symbol of people-to-people exchange and mutual understanding between our two nations. Confucius Institute in Yerevan is flourishing, established 3 Confucius classrooms and more than 10 Chinese teaching points, and nearly 5,000 students get registered in this Confucius Institute. The local and regional cooperation between the two countries continues to deepen, and now we have new sister provinces and regions and cities established. This year, Qingdao and Yerevan established their sister city relations, and sent delegations visit each other. In addition, several provinces and regions and cities have signed a memorandum of understanding for friendly exchange and cooperation. So this people-to-people exchange between the two nations are growing with the implementation of mutual visa exemption policy and active negotiations for the opening of the direct flights. In October this year, the third Belt and Road International Cooperation Summit Forum was successfully held in Beijing. Over 10,000 representatives from over 151 countries and 41 international organizations attended this forum. At the opening ceremony, President Xi Jinping delivered a keynote speech titled Building an Open, Inclusive and Interconnected World for Common Development. President Xi reviewed accomplishments of the past decade and summarized the successful experiences, made an announcement that China will take 8 new major actions to support the joint pursuit of the high-quality Belt and Road cooperation and proposed common efforts to realize a grand vision of global modernization, thus clarifying the directions of moving forward and injecting impetus into the development for the launch of a new phase of high-quality construction of this BRI. This summit was pragmatic and efficient, highlighting an action-oriented approach. All parties have further strengthened their confidence in participating in the joint construction of BRI, and a total of 458 outcomes has been achieved. China announced cooperation goals with BRI partner countries, including the implementation of 1,000 small-scale livelihood assistance projects, the conduction of training for 100,000 people, and enlargement of the amount of joint elaborations to 100. The Minister of Economy of Armenia, Mr. Garobian, attended the third Belt and Road International Cooperation Summit, and he said to the Chinese media in an interview that the past decade has witnessed the prosperity and development brought by the Belt and Road Initiative for the countries along the road. This is good, but it's just the beginning, and the common efforts in building the BRI will advance further in the direction of high-quality development, achieve even greater accomplishment. The BRI is a long-term, transnational, and systematic global project for the 21st century. This first 10 years is only BRI's first step on a long journey. Continuing from this new standing point, the BRI will demonstrate greater creativity and vitality, become more open and inclusive, and generate new opportunities for both China and the rest of the world. China stands ready to work with our partners, with other countries, including Armenia, in pursuit closer and more fruitful cooperation under the BRI framework, implementing the Global Development Initiative, the Global Security Initiative, and the Global Civilization Initiative, and build an open, inclusive, clean, and beautiful world that enjoys lasting peace, universal security, and common prosperity, construction and community with a shared future for mankind. I thank you all for listening, and I look forward for your in-depth and fruitful discussion. Thank you very much.